Hello and welcome to Worship Guitar 101. This is a small part of a little mini-series I'm doing like chord voicing, so suggested by someone. So basically, this next part is what we're doing is we're now going to do inversions. Now, to understand inversions, we're going to have to look into a bit of a dreaded part of a musician's life, which is music theory. And basically, how inversions work is each chord is made up of different parts. So the easiest way to understand this, we'll look at a standard major chord. So we go to an E major. That chord is made up of only 3 notes. They span different octaves, but it's only made up of 3 notes. So it's made of the low E, made of the B, and made of the G sharp. And basically, how we can do this is, if you look at the E as the first, then look at the B as its fifth, look at the G as its major third. Now, I will probably do like another mini-series on basic music theory, but the way to understand inversions properly is just you swap which note is lower. So, for example, with a little trusty major chord here, you've got the first, fifth, then octave of the first, major third, octave of the fifth, higher octave of the first. Say I want to invert that though, what we can do is we can do this. So say I want to play A major higher up on the neck or in like a different position, but I want to use like the low B. So this will be called a second inversion because we're using the furthest along note, which will be the fifth, because it goes first, third, fifth. Even though it doesn't do that, the guitar is slightly confusing. And this would be the second inversion. So we'll start with a low fifth. So we'll go from the B, then we'll go to the E, and then we'll go to the G sharp, which is here. So we get this chord. And see, this is just a different position of that same low chord, so you can go. It has a much, different sound because we played it in a different position. So let's now do a first inversion, which is where we're going to have to use the first. So use our trusty G sharp. So let's play it here, which is on the 6th fret of the D string, and we go to the E on the G string, which is at the 9th fret, and then handily we've got a high B string underneath, so we can go. First inversion. So you can see how that makes quite a different sound. So if we play them one after another, so this is first chord, in its standard format. Then we'll go to the first inversion. Sounds quite different. And then we go to the second version. You can see how they all have kind of like a different texture and quality. And what I'd advise you to do is just experiment with different chords, and just see what they sound like when you put them in different positions. There are more inversions, so that's when you cover things like 7th chords and 9th chords of that, but we will cover in the next part is when I'm going to cover extensions. So I'll see you then.